Okay, so we're back. Actually, it didn't fully copy the entire game because apparently the disk is dirty. Hopefully that doesn't mean there's something wrong with the disk drive itself and that it can actually read the games, because I didn't remember the disk being dirty, but whatever. I'll figure that out later. Anyway, so I want to show you now that I can take this bitch out. Excuse my language. Yeah. And then, so no disk there, but I can still launch the game, I think. I don't know what files were copied over. Yeah, okay, well, anyway, you get the point. You can actually launch games. It's just, there's something wrong with the disk. So, yeah, then it's just going to reboot and send me back to the home screen, so we'll continue with the tour. So, very top option is the launch disk option. You're gonna, on a stock Xbox, things will launch automatically, but on this, I have the setting off, so you do have to come up and hit A on this to get it to do it. Applications in here, there are some important things in here. The EEPROM is like a password of sorts to your hard drive, which is important for repairs and such. So you click on this and it just goes through the process of backing up the EEPROM key to a file so that you can transfer it to a computer and have it for later. Detach virtual disk, don't do that if it's on there. This is the extras disk for the soft modding tool, which has some additional settings that are important. So just don't touch that. You don't really need to. Here, NK patcher settings. I'm not gonna go, well, I guess I could go in there right now. Yeah, I'll go in. I'll show you NK patcher. This has some logistical things that you can't find in normal settings. So we'll go in and look at this. And I'll show you some information. Okay, so over here on the right, there's some system and network information. So if you ever need to find like the version of the Xbox you're using, all that jazz, you can find it here. This is a 1.6 console, which I actually didn't know. That's pretty cool because that's rare. Anyway, so over here you have some different things. You can download different dashboards or move where your dashboard is installed. EEPROM, more backing up stuff. There's some hard drive stuff in here, and you can just change the region, system languages, all that jazz. It outlines at the bottom if it needs a restart or not. Fan speed, you can change this. Yeah, but you can do that in normal settings too. This has types of partitions and, button to populate them. You don't really need a bunch of this. LED colors, you can change this and do whatever you need to. That's also normal settings. Video modes, this is just different graphic stuff. And in here there's some fun things that you can play around with. You see this like shortcut at the bottom that says LTRT back, black and back. That's very important on anything. That's how you basically exit to the main menu. So I'll show you. If we're looking at the controller, you hit that button, you hit this black button, and you hit the two triggers. You do it all at the same time, and it takes you back here. And so it reboots everything, yada yada yada. Yep, this takes about 20 seconds to reboot. So there, and now we're back here, which is pretty useful. To do that on a controller like this, let me show you. You hit, it's the Windows button, and then the right bumper, the right trigger, and the left trigger. So like these guys. And then you hit them all at the same time. And yeah. Okay, next. And back to the earlier thing, we were loading the game, and now it's right there, Halo 2. It's in here. If you ever do something and you expect to see something in these sections that you think should be there, you can hit, I'm pretty sure, the white button right here, which is the left bumper, I'm pretty sure, on the Xbox One controller. But you can hit that. Okay, no, I was wrong. Let's see. Back button. No. Maybe the black button. No, that's not it either. Oh no, okay, it's the start button. And you hit refresh list and it brings things up. Or another way to do it, you go to System, File Explorer, has this whole thing. We'll go over this later, but you can look into things. And then launch it from here. And that's a good way to get things to refresh. I always launch things from here the first time that they're imported to the Xbox. That's a good rule of thumb. So then I just hit the back button to get out of here. While we're here, we might as well go over settings. Clear cache you can do to just help the Xbox and it's running and how it's running. So we'll do that quick. It just says that. And turn the volume off on my... Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, crap. Clear recent list, don't really need to care. This is another way to save a game to your hard drive. File Explorer, pretty important. Miscellaneous has some different options. This is for FTP stuff. You can open the disk drive this way instead of having to get up. Soft restart, which is basically just like the button combination we did earlier to exit the application. Full restart is just like turning it off and turning it back on automatically. Shutdown is just turning it off. Saves Manager is your saves game stuff, which is the UData folder if you're on like a computer and you're accessing the Xbox. The UData folder is pretty important. So yeah, it has different saves game stuff in here. So anyway, settings, pretty important spot. Obviously, I can't go through everything, but network, again, this is important. This network settings is important when you have Insignia set up. This hard drive that I used to upgrade the hard drive had Insignia. The console technically doesn't have it yet, but so it has like the right DNS and the right gateway, the right subnet, all that jazz. But this stuff down here, other information to help you in when you're accessing via FTP, like FileZilla. 3 to 5 max number of users is a good rule of thumb to stay by. Some of this doesn't matter. Then anything you save or anything you change, then you have to save it, and it'll tell you Like if you need to restart your Xbox for things to happen, there's an exit button, there's screen calibration, you hit the triggers and you can adjust the size. Sound and audio, you know, there's different stuff in here. I don't care. Storage has some information about your hard drives, whether they're locked. Never unlock your hard drive, very bad. Not gonna tell you why, just it's bad. So there's that. System settings has more information. You can change the nickname. You can allow some like menu stuff to be changed. Change how fast you can move through the menu. Change how you see the temperatures. You can change the fan speed. All that jazz. Change the LED colors. All that cool shit. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna head out of here now. Obviously, emulators. These are some emulators that like are hard to get working. Like through EmuStation, and then EmuStation is exactly where you want to be for most of the emulators. It's a front end for the emulators, so I'm going to cover that in the next video.